What's up, guys? I'm back. I know it's been a while since I've gotten around to doing this event. There's only 2 days left, but my life's been kind of hectic and a lot of stuff going on. My girlfriend got sick and had to deal with that. But there's only 2 days left to the event, and we're gonna finish it over the next 2 days because I've already started this project. First time I've really taken YouTube seriously, other than a couple stream highlights here and there. But we're gonna finish it. I'll be damned. So, last time, recap, we were supposed to meet at the Eugene Terrace. So, that's where we're gonna go. I probably won't be able to get all the event items, but that's okay. I also went ahead and got all the story quests out of the way as well, which, by the way, I see why everyone was really excited about the climax of the, what is it, 2.1 update? Hell, I can't even remember. It was badass. I also like Ball's story quest too. I really liked it a lot. I know a lot of people said they didn't like it, but I personally did. I thought it was pretty good. Just my opinion.
Master!
Alright. There's Gobu. Goba. Yeah. Yeah. I butchered that horribly.
Hello, Xiangling.
She only said hello once. Bruh.
Madam Ping is Xiangling's master?
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
I did not expect that.
I don't think anybody expected that.
Master, how are you keeping these days? Are you well?
Oh, very well, thank you. What a surprise it is that you all had the time to come and visit me today.
I don't understand why their mouths don't move more. Like, they move for the first few seconds, and then after that, it's just like nothing.
Hello. Master, we came here because we have a question for you. Do you know about the stove god?
The stove god? The stove god?
Of course I know the stove god.
Okay, I have to admit, I wasn't sure if she was actually gonna know or not.
Does this mean you know them personally?
Maybe.
Ah, I see. It's the Moon Chase Festival, isn't it?
That's right.
How interesting. So you came to hear some stories about the stove god.
No, we just want to know who it is.
That's right. We're investigating something that happened recently.
Yes, tell her everything.
I see. The great stone surfaces. And so you open an investigation.
That's right.
I must commend your guesswork this far. I did indeed know the stove god of whom you speak, but it was a great many years ago.
I like how Goba just randomly shows up everywhere.
Moonchase was originally a rite observed by the Adepti, not something in which the ordinary people of Liyue would ever partake. But over the years, they have sought to emulate it for themselves many times, giving rise to various festivals bearing the Moonchase name.
I hope there isn't much more to do, because I've already recorded, like, over an hour's worth of content for this event.
On nights when the moon shone bright, everybody would get together for joyful reunions. There would be fine food, fine wines, and choice teas.
I don't know about wine, but I am a big tea enthusiast. I like tea. As long as it ain't nothing crazy. Like, I mean, I've drank sweet tea, green tea, unsweet tea I don't like. I've had peach tea. Peach tea is not bad. The raspberry tea isn't bad either. I've also had really sweet tea. But as far as stuff like apple and, orange and banana, yeah, I'm not that much of a tea enthusiast. Like, I like tea, but not that crazy.
Later, Rex Lapis unified all of these various festivals under the Moonchase name to honor an old friend of his. In short, the heavens were our witness as we vowed to the moon to come together in joyful solidarity, to remember the past and reflect upon the present. That is the meaning of the Moonchase Festival.
Rex Lapis.
Damn.
That friend made many contributions to Liyue, and Rex Lapis would not have them go unrecognized. Turning this season into a commemoration of his old friend was also a way to honor that friendship.
That's actually kind of cool.
I can only presume that the Stove God Festival was one of the many subsumed into the Moonchase Festival.
In the hands of Rex Lapis, our nation's traditions were faithfully upheld. It is to their detriment that we must now be the ones to inherit this duty.
Ah, Kuching, I simply won't allow you to be so down on yourself. Nothing would delight Rex Lapis more than to know that those who follow in his footsteps continue to value these traditions and are working tirelessly to do them justice.
It's kind of ironic because Kaching was always, she wasn't exactly a big fan of the Adepti and the gods. So to see her, I guess come to terms with the fact that I think she's, realized that, they're gone. And I don't think she realized how much of an impact that would have with them being gone. And I think this is where she really starts to realize that. Because I'm not really going to, in the story Archon quest, they've decided that, humanity's moving on. And, it's Kaching's always never had a great view of them, I guess. I guess you could say she could be the spearhead of, humans, finally looking out for themselves and moving on and growing, without the Adepti. And I don't think she really realized just how much of an impact that would have, that it isn't just some easy thing to do. They don't just disappear and boom, you just keep living life as it's always been, It doesn't work like that.
Thank you.
Lady Kuching.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Lady Kuching, Lady Ningguang wishes to speak with you.
They couldn't send a parrot or something?
Ningguang's looking for me? Must be important. Please excuse me, everyone. If I'm not back soon, you'll find me at Ningguang's office.
There she goes. Kaching's a lot more serious when she's got her work face on.
When are we gonna get a Ningguang story quest and in an actual Kaching story quest? Because I don't ever remember seeing a story quest for either one of them. I mean, we've had them for Albedo, 2 for Zhongli, for Child A. I think 2 for Child A. Zhongling, Mona, Jean, technically Lisa and Kaya, because even though it was beginning of the game, Amber, beginning of the game. Kokomi and Ball. Shoot, I'd want one for Kujo Sara. That would be... I'm actually really excited to build her as well. I've been making really good progress with building, but I'd like to see some more in-depth story quests for those characters.
Do you want to know who Rex Lapis's friend was?
I'm actually curious. I wonder if it's actually Madame Ping.
Oh, hi, guys!
Yes, precisely. There are few genuine coincidences in the world. The story of the Lost Festival and the old friend are indeed one and the same. The Stove God was a good friend of mine, too. What a pity it is that the god is now gone both from the world and from people's memories.
How could that happen?
It is to everyone's regret that the Stove God passed. But gods cannot be fully destroyed, and we made a pact to wait until the land became fruitful once more. For perhaps the stove god would then return, albeit in a new form.
So gods can't be fully destroyed. That's interesting. I mean, I guess when the Fatui stole Venti's Gnosis, they didn't actually kill him, and Zhongli gave his up with a contract. Then, of course, I'm not really going to go into what happened in Inazuma because, you know, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that happens to be watching this video. So, I won't really go into any details. You have to find out for yourself what happened in Inazuma.
Really? Master, you must miss the stove god a lot, right? From the way you talk about it all, it sounds like you were the best of friends.
Yes. Thinking back on it all, there are many fond memories.
Many fond memories, huh?
I'm pleasantly surprised to find that Kuching is investigating this. She is a tenacious child, and anything she sets her mind to, she will diligently pursue. It warms my heart and makes me want to give her a helping hand. Unfortunately, however, I cannot simply give her the answer, for the process is of great importance to her.
Oh, she already knows.
Kuching's grandfather once researched the stove god, and now she follows in his footsteps. Since Kuching has inherited this conundrum, so too she must inherit the journey to
You
its
gotta
resolution.
be kidding me. Just tell us who it is. Why does it gotta be this BS you gotta go on a long journey and figure it out? Like, Jesus Christ, you sound like my parents. Like...
You knew Kuching's grandpa?
I mean, I understand, that she doesn't want to just tell him, but she's making it sound like she's got to fight a dragon or something. You know, like our parents were like, back in my day, we had to walk through 10 feet of snow, to get to school. It's like that kind of BS. Like, okay, come on. You were not walking through 10 feet of snow barefooted, fighting off wild wolves. And that's exactly like how Madam Ping's acting. She's like, oh yeah, well, you gotta take this long journey. What, to figure out this dude's name? Like, what? I mean, then again, Genshin Impact is, the executives are, definitely older than we are. So I guess they have that mentality, I guess, whoever wrote this.
Of course, I count all the people of Liyue among my good friends. I remember when he was the same age as Kuching is now. So young.
Oh boy.
Grandparent and grandchild are definitely made from the same mold. Both diligent enough to take on anything and bold enough to see it through to the end. I like to think of Liyue as my own little potted plant. I've watched it grow and blossom, and it grows more beautiful all the time. In the blink of an eye, the buds of yesterday are in full bloom today. It's wonderful to see. For new blossoms must bloom on the branches if the tree is to remain evergreen and ever young.
Man, this just sounds like old people talk. Let's get to the good stuff. Nobody cares about this.
My dears, you are absolutely right to focus your investigation on the stone. It is, as you suppose, the lost statue of the stove god, and within it lie all the answers that you seek.
Why couldn't she have just told us that at the beginning instead of going through what? It's been 5 minutes of dialogue, 10 minutes of dialogue now? Like, Jesus Christ.
I should like to see the stone for myself if you would lead me to it. Perhaps the truth will emerge even as we watch on.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is great. Alright. Let's go check the mysterious stone. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and grab these silk flowers. I need to start harvesting these lilies too, because when I start building Ningguang, like I've already started like harvesting the sakura blooms for Ayaka. Or Ayaka. I always butcher her name. Just out of habit, because, I'm starting to build her as well. And the more I collect now along the way, the less time I literally have to dedicate trying to find all this crap. So, like, the lilies aren't too terribly hard to find. They're easier than all the dandelion seeds I had to find. Don't even get me started on that. Like, if you know me and you're watching this, and you've watched me stream, you know how much pain I went through to try to get those freaking dandelion seeds. Like, Jesus Christ. And on top of that, you gotta use a Nemo to get them? Like, bruh. Getting PTSD just thinking about it.
You're all here. I was just about to send someone to fetch you.
Kuching, has the stone undergone any changes?
A crack has appeared in one corner, but we still can't tell what's inside.
Oh, nice, a crack. I could make so many jokes about that.
What happened? Did someone chip it while no one else was looking?
Yeah, Paimon, the main character, just, you know, it's because they can use elements without a vision, so they just, you know, blasted it with their psychic powers.
More likely a natural occurrence. Our weapons have had no effect on it.
Well, never mind. Well, then again, I'm pretty sure the main character is probably technically a god according to lore, so I don't think that matters.
How would a natural occurrence crack it open?
This is because the stove god draws power from the actions of the masses. The heat of a busy kitchen, the joy of a reunion. Keep up the good work, and the truth will rise to the surface soon enough.
All the books say the stove god is the deity of food. So is the stone opening up because everyone's cooking for the festival?
Yeah, I'd say that's actually pretty plausible. Surprising, coming from Paimon.
Statues draw power from their people. So, if the stove god has dominion over cooking, could it be that the passion people put into their cooking gives power to the stove god?
I don't know.
Ningguang and I chose Feast of the Bounteous Land as this year's theme, and now every chef signed up for the competition is busy preparing. Paimon's theory is not an unreasonable one.
Don't give Paimon any more credit than what she deserves.
Plus, a lot of families have reunion feasts around this time. With everyone back home, the whole city's bustling with people, and that adds a lot to the festive atmosphere. So if the stone cracked because Leo has started getting festive, that must mean that when the festive fever peaks, it'll bust right open, right? That's gotta be it, right, Master?
Well, we'll have to see then, won't we?
Okay, the fact that cooking is involved gives us a perfect opportunity. The selection phase of masterful chefs will be held indoors and seen by only a few people, but the finals will be held outside in public. Everyone who wants to will be able to come and watch it. The atmosphere will be incredibly lively, no question.
I don't know, I'm just, this kind of stuff just doesn't really interest me.
And when the finals end, boom! We'll get to see who the stove god really is, right?
I mean, it's not a bad event, I just, I don't know, it just feels underwhelming.
It's definitely a possibility.
I mean, at least characters like Keqing, Zhongling, and even Ningguang, and Qing Shou, and Chong Yun is getting a little bit of, you know, screen time.
Well, I've already signed up, so I should be able to help.
Yes, for a chef as accomplished as yourself, getting to the finals should be a breeze.
All this talk of cooking competitions is making Paimon hungry. Oh, Paimon can't wait. It'd be great if Paimon could take a nap and then wake up when it's the finals.
Wait, there's a part 2? Oh, we are so screwed. I mean, at least I got some stuff out of it. And 2 more quests unlocked. Oh wait, I think one of those quests is actually, yeah, that's the art of horticulture. I actually need to do that. Which, yeah, I get something. What do I get from this? A seed dispensary? Dispensary? Dispensary. I can talk. Okay, so I haven't done the planning thing at all. Let's see, our silk flowers, sweet flowers, celicas, or Cecilias, I mean, glazed lily, windwheel aster, chingshin, violet grass, valberry, small lamp grass, julienne chili, carrot, radish, mint, mushroom, knockoweed, horsetail, snapdragon, lotus head, calla lily, seagrass, and sea ganderma. You know, I wish most of that stuff I don't actually need, except like glazed lilies. Wow. Alright. Okay. Well, I can't believe it's already a 20-minute video. Like, I mean, at least we completed that part, I guess. And got some rewards out of it. I'm going to try to get the rest of this event recorded, but it's going to be in pieces because, you know, I don't want to be making hour-long videos. So, I've got part 3 already scheduled. Part 2 just released this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready and get it scheduled and get it out there and work on the next one. I might even, you know, put a playlist and just throw this in there. That way, for anybody that actually is curious how this starts and ends, you know, I'll just put it in a playlist like that. And of course, you can also check out the Lunar Event 1 and 2, which is already out and Lunar Event 3 is pretty much ready. It should be out by next week, part 3, so keep a watch out for that. And if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, a dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment on what kind of content you'd like to see or anything that I can improve on. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter. WalkerOfNothing is my @ and Twitch, of course. Twitch/tv.WalkerOfNothing, something like that. I'll have all my socials in the description: Twitch, Twitter, the Reddit, the Discord server, my Patreon, and yeah. I appreciate everybody that watched. You're amazing. And I will check y'all for the next one. See ya.